End of the regular season, fellas. Obviously not the way you wanted it to end. Still 14-1 at home, and then 25-6 overall. How do you just take that positivity and leave this one loss to go into the A-10 tournament?
We're super blessed to even had the opportunity that we had tonight. So it's just about gratitude, and honestly. Like, at this point, it is what it is. We lost the game, and we got to move on. So the quicker we move on, the better we'll be moving forward. And I think everybody, as much as we struggled, I think everybody kept a positive attitude for the entire game, obviously up until the last second. So I think that's huge, and we just learn from it.
Joe, man, best you can, walk us through what's going through your head at the free throw line in that final sequence there.
You know how sometimes NBA players are like, bad question. That would, if I was an NBA player, I would say that. I wanted to make the free throw, I missed it. I don't know what else you want me to tell you.
You guys struggled from beyond the arc tonight. As you think back, it's hard to tell. What did you think of your shot selection? Did you think they were good looks?
We could have moved the ball better, especially in the first half. We were not getting attempts that we typically get, maybe adjusting quicker to them switching. But overall, offensively, we could have done better, but we scored 76 points. It's, we definitely could have got more stops down the stretch.
Did you feel like you got the look you wanted with Max at the top of the key at the buzzer there?
No, yeah, definitely not. They did a good job of guarding the little away screen that we had, but it was still pretty close, I think. But yeah, again, we just super grateful. Thank God that we had the opportunity that we had tonight. Yeah, and we've had a lot of fun this season. So I think the most important thing is just making sure that we don't let this take away from everything that we've done. Coach just said it himself, don't let this take away from the season that we've had and learn from it. And we have more goals to accomplish. Win or lose tonight, we would have. The win or lose, the quicker we move on, the better it is for us.
So you guys are coming into the tournament as the first place team. Do you take away from tonight the notion that of what your position is going to be and what the pressure will be like for you guys in Washington, knowing that you got other teams that are chasing you for a spot in the tournament? I don't know, how would you guys feel about how far you guys need to go, if you can get there without winning the whole thing, or if you feel like at this point you have to win the whole thing?
We go one day at a time, one practice at a time, preparing for the first game, and then one game at a time. And yeah, like I said, we still have more goals to accomplish, and I know we're all excited, to be honest. We still have more time to spend together.
Zeb, as you look back, you're the longest tenured player on this team. Obviously, you stayed after your old coach left. How do you look back on your 3 years here? How do you look back on the years here? Senior night.
It was a great 3 years. I feel like Joe. It's kind of hard to answer these questions what's going through my head right now, but I'm extremely grateful. I think I said that to you before. These last 3 years have been awesome. I've learned a lot. I really appreciate VCU as a school, as a community, as basketball program, and yeah, it's been super fun. And I've loved it here ever since I've been here. The people that I've met, the coaches that I played for.
Joe, do you feel like you guys will have to win the conference tournament to get into the NCAA at this point?
I think the goal for us is to just win every game. Losing this game sucks, obviously, but maybe we'll look back and have extra motivation that, hey, we just lost a game recently. We need to make sure we're dialed in and just try to win. It's not about March Madness. It's about winning game by game. Honestly, we're not looking far ahead. We wanted to win tonight. That didn't happen, and we got to focus on winning the first game. If we don't win the first game, that didn't even matter.
Brandon stepped up and played some really good minutes in Phil's absence. Were you all proud of his contributions tonight?
Yeah, for sure. 100%.
Every game, Terrence too. But yeah, they work hard. They stay consistent, and I think they were both ready to get in the game, to be honest. And they knew they would have had to step up when they found out Phil wasn't playing, so I think it was awesome.
Well, what about Phil was missed most tonight?
Phil, everything about him, his presence, his energy, his grit. But every time anyone gets hurt, it's just next man up. This is how it is. But we're going to be super happy to have Phil back moving forward and prepare for next game.
I think you guys played really great tonight. You know, you played as hard as you could. What were you expecting from Dayton coming in, and what part of their game caught you by surprise?
You know, I think they had a few times at the end of the shot clock where they would hit a tough three or we'd come up with an offensive rebound. And I think a lot of it was just cleaning up plays and finishing possessions. They didn't do anything that surprised us per se. We just didn't get stops and get the ball when it mattered. And you know, it's hard. You know, they have good players. People are going to hit certain shots, but you know, we could have done more to, you know, come away with this win.
Yeah, one more. All right. Thank you guys. Thanks, guys.